All right, good day, everyone. Today's going to be kind of a backwards day, and you'll understand why I say that in a little while. But it's really a Berkshire day. The Berkshire is one of their more popular and best-running engines from the post-war period. This one here is a 1950 set featuring the 736 locomotive. This particular set, the set number was 2163 WS, and it originally sold for $49.95. Things that make this one special is this was the second go around for the Berkshire. It started off with the 726, which did not have magna traction, but the features on this locomotive were the opening cab front for the light bulb, excellent smoking engine, and then you had the 2671 WX tender, which in 1950 and 1951 these were the sought after 12-wheel tenders that also had the optional backup lights. So let me turn that on real quick here. So as you can see at the rear, you had that it had the red warning lights for the rear of the coal car. And also in that set was a 6472 non-operating boxcar. I do not have that car, so I'm just substituting the 3482. Car's the same, just that 3482 was the operating milk car. Then it came with the 6456 hopper, the standard 6462 gondola, a single dome 6555 tank car, and a 6457 caboose. I'll hook this back up. And so like I said, it is going to be backwards day because the next set I'm going to do is a 726 RR set. So let me bring this one around. Alright, so the 726 RR set was a 1952 set. Now, yes, so it's a newer set than the 736, but the 726 was renumbered due to the Korean War, and magna traction was not available, so they used the same parts, but because it was no longer magna traction, they renumbered it back to 726, and in 52 the tenders now went back to the standard 8-wheel design, and it didn't have the backup lights. This set was their best set for that year, though. It came with 3 operating cars. First one being the rotating searchlight car, 3520. It had the 3656 operating cattle car. This particular 3656, as you see, has the armor decal, so this was a earlier version. The version that came with this set would not have had the armor decal. And then it came with the 6462 gondola, a 3361 operating lumber dump car, and once again a 6457 caboose. The set information for this again was 1952, and it was set number 2187 WS. Oh, strike that, that is not correct. It was set number 2189 WS, and it originally sold for $69.50. And as we go backward a little more, we'll start with the very first Berk, and that would be the 226E pre-war engine, Baldwin wheels, no smoke unit, but it had the red firebox light, same casting, probably one of their, I say this a lot, but this is probably their smoothest, best running engine ever made. Thing that made this one special was the die cast 12-wheel tender, whistling tender. The set came with a crane car, green gondola, a green searchlight car, and a red caboose. This is the wrong caboose for the set. I couldn't get the right one. It's downstairs packed in a box, so I'm substituting the 3-window one when I should have had a 2-window one. So we'll go ahead and send that one around the track. Alright, so there we have it. That'll conclude today's Berkshire day. Hope you enjoyed it. It's one of Lionel's best quality engines I feel they've ever produced. And have a great weekend.